stream on the internet. Last stream, definitely wasn't yesterday, we made the pig, which is oh so beautiful and represents our pig farm. However, on a Superflat, you need to farm basically every resource, and the good news is I need to make an iron farm, and you know, if there's anyone who loves iron farms, it's me. I've always said the joy of Minecraft is basically just to make iron farms. There's basically no other point to being on such a flat, glorious world, and so yeah, today I'm looking forward to making a second iron farm. Definitely not because the first one just doesn't work randomly for reasons that I've tried to fix but won't be, but instead because I just love the craft so much that I figured I had to do it again. And so what are we doing today? You better believe we're making a iron farm, and it's going to be over here somewhere. It has to be a certain distance away from the first one, otherwise they'll interfere with each other and the mobs and the villagers and stuff. So I'm going to make it nice and over here somewhere, a big old iron farm. It's going to involve villagers, it's going to involve iron golems spawning, and hopefully it's not going to take 4 hours like the last one did. But that's very much wishful thinking. We're going to need some buckets today filled with water. We're going to have to make a lot of water to flow all the golems into one place. We're going to need a lot of one block, whichever block we choose to make the farm from. We're going to need some glass, I want to say. We don't need glass, but a glass will make the place look classier. And we're also going to need 20 beds and 20 separate crafting stations, or trading stations. It's a lot to do basically, but today we're going to do precisely that. Also, yeah, here are my 2 villagers. These are going to be my starting villagers. I'm going to add 2 more, and then we're going to breed them till we have 20, because 20 villagers, so here's how an iron farm works. 20 villagers, if they all have access to or at least 75% of them can work in a given day, will spawn iron golems. So 15 villagers working in a village of 20 is enough to make iron golems spawn. The more of your villagers work after that, the more iron golems spawn, and then we want to trap those iron farms, kill them, and turn them into iron golem jerky. And so we're going to be doing precisely that today. IBX Toycat, did you watch a tutorial on Bedrock iron farms? So what I did is I looked at my existing farm design and I worked out what was wrong. I was gonna do the whole like, oh yeah, I can find the most efficient farm, blend it in there. I think Silent Whisper has a great there's a lot of really good designs out there if you look into copy one piece for piece. But my goal is to make something that looks like a modified, better version of that. I don't want to start again from scratch. I want to iterate and make a better version. And if in a few hours' time, if I end up cursing and wishing I'd started from scratch, that'll just be funny in my opinion, and we'll make a third iron farm, because there is still space left in the world. It's running out. I very much am filling this world with stuff, but yeah, that's a thing. So I need to get a lot of blocks, like we're talking a few stacks or so. I think we're going to use whichever wood we happen to have too much of. So I have 4 stacks of jungle wood. I have not that much acacia logs. I would use mangrove. It's a beautiful block, but I don't have enough. Although we've got the trees over there. Should we use mangrove? Make a nice modern... Yeah, you know what? Make a modern farm. Because I gotta use the mangrove somewhere, right? So we'll make a mangrove thing. And it'll be a lot of fun. Funnily, so yeah, I'm gonna make myself... I'm gonna bring some looms with me. I need 20 looms, but 6 will do for now. And I'm gonna need to make myself 20 beds. That's 60 wool and 60 wood. Where do you find 60 wood? This looks like 60 wood to me, but actually, you know what, we'll just take all of this take 15 bits of jungle wood, so leave 9 in there, and there we go, that's 60 wood sorted. Then we can put this back in there, we can put this, man, my inventory is just always, it's never not an issue, but it's particularly issue filled right now, so we'll just dump a few extra things here and there, we'll put some raw beef on the cooker, and it'll be a good time. Oh yeah, we never did the modern house idea. We definitely should make a modern house in Minecraft. I can't get over the ghoul of the company that made Modern House being like, ah yes, it is beautiful. Thank you for making video and publicity for our map. Trying to like be like, haha, you gave us what we wanted. It was free advertising. Yeah, the Modern House guys could have been like, oh yeah, I'm realizing we did do something weird here. Instead, they tried to like reverse psychology me out of making the video. And it's like, well, This is the most astoundingly obvious thing I've ever seen. And even if it wasn't, why do we have to be like this? And the answer is because we be strange sometimes. Okay, so this should be enough steak to cover me for the day, for all of the fires that I'll be stepping in. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. That was forever ago, says Amandari. Yeah, it really was. It feels like another era. The marketplace has gone a lot better since then. You know, I hope that that's some tiny part due to people thinking, like, what if we made good maps that people didn't hate? I'd like to believe that's what people were thinking. I don't know for sure. That's what was on their mind. But yeah, the Modern House team has a Russian accent. Hee. Ah, yes, if you are doing dodgy things on the internet, you must be Russian. Because in Soviet Russia, we have no concept of morality. We just have ruthless state that crushes you if you are not moral enough. Of course it got better. We joined in after all. You know, the quality of maps released on the marketplace sure has suspiciously correlated with the... Also, I'm going to look at this farm to work out. Yeah, okay, that farm goes 2 blocks up into the sky. Wait, is it 2 blocks? What I'm going to do, I'm going to be fun with this. If this farm goes 3 blocks into the sky, I'm going to dig this next farm a few blocks down instead. So this is 3 blocks up, that base, which means this could otherwise be bedrock, right? No, it can't be bedrock. It's got to go 1 block down. So this will be the base, and then we'll place like a ring around it. The base will be made out of dirt, I guess. And then above that, we'll have everything else. How was your throat doing the day after doing the Texas accent? I was pleasantly surprised of how well it was going, actually. I thought I'd be in more pain, but I wasn't, and that's always good. When you think you're going to be in pain, but you're not, that's always a good time. Thank you for asking, Darren Hughes. It was a good stream. My only regret is I thought midway through, like, okay, I should stop this. I think looking back, I should have just stuck with the Texan accent the entire time. I think looking back, would have been better if I'd have confused more people for longer. That is my one regret in life. I do have to say, is not doing more Texan accents. No ragrats. Exactly. I mean, you know, just the one ragrat. You know, it sounds a lot like Rugrats, but that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna grab... I guess we'll use red wool, because red wool makes red beds. What other wool... We could go, like, red and blue, make a nice little... Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna have 2 sets of beds, they could contrast each other. Or we can... We basically can only use red or yellow. So, I use red beds over there. Red and white, I guess. So I'll use yellow, because where else am I gonna want to use yellow wool? So I put 4 in there. Now I've got 60. I can make 20 beds, and that'll be wonderful. So we've got 20 beds. We need 20 looms next, which is like a bunch of string. Again, easy enough to manage. Texan Toy Cat is better than try-hard British Toy Cat. Well, that sure is true, Mr. Ishak. I do agree. I do declare that's a good point you're making over there. Diamonds are the only non-farmable ore in a normal world. It is true. It is true. There could be a way you could fix that if you wanted to. You could make a drop for diamond. There was no Texan accent stream. He's gaslighting us. You know, everyone acts like gaslighting is so bad, but doesn't everyone want to be gaslit sometimes? You know, like, you know, we watch the news every day, and the news gaslights us in saying the world is doing worse and worse every day. Yeah, you love to hear it, don't you? You love to know the world's doing terrible. It's pretty strange of you, man. Okay, so yeah, I need to make a bunch of blocks and then break those blocks to place my beds on top of them. I think I'll use the... I actually need to bring some blocks for this. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break... Okay, this is gonna be ground zero. This is gonna be where the hole goes in the ground. I guess this is where the slimes go to. So it's gonna be centered around that point. I think I've decided. It doesn't line up with anything nice, but it's a good point. Yeah, how big is it? So how big is 20 beds? 20 beds is 7 wide, 7. It's 7 by 7. So we need a 7 by 7 hole in the ground. So we'll go this way, an extra block. I think we shouldn't go, you know, whatever. It's We'll make it 7 by 7. And this gives us some lovely dirt. Is this 7 by 7? I think this is 6 by 6. Yeah, you know what? We'll just... Now it's 7 by 7, probably. Let's just not count it and deal with the consequences later. As you should when you play Minecraft. Okay, now, above this, we need a place where beds go. I forget how high up it goes. Chat, how tall is an iron golem? An iron golem is what, like 3 blocks tall? So we go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, is this how tall an iron golem is? No, wait. We have to go an extra block up, right? So if we make it a 3 block wide gap, the golem can actually go in under here, just like this. And yeah, there we go. So these blocks here are temporary. On top of these goes a bunch of beds. Obviously, we need to craft those beds, and you know what the problem is in Minecraft? I just don't craft enough. I don't craft enough crafting tables, so I'm always ending up looking around for the nearest one. Look how far away my nearest crafting table is, and tell me I don't need more crafting tables, chat. Tell me in good conscience right now, I don't need more crafting tables. You can't do it. It's just not possible, because you'd be wrong if you were saying that. It would just be a factual inaccuracy. Okay, so now we're going to get some more dirt. I think this needs to be more than a block deep anyway, to be totally honest with you. So we dig all of this out. And then I think, like, there's some... Well, actually, No, I don't think this is meant to be this many blocks. Yeah, you know, I don't think it was meant to be like this either. Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the golem. I'm going to leave the slime. He is too big. I don't want to deal with him. And we're going to go make my 20 beds. They're going to be yellow beds. Beautiful yellow beds. And now this is where my villagers will spawn. Okay, see, I have to craft them individually and move them over. At this point, I might as well just... Okay, I'll put my diamond sword on the ground. Chat, I've got 5 minutes till I have to come back for that, so someone better remind me before that despawns. And then, and then we'll run over here, and we'll place our crafting table down on the ground over, like, I don't know, here seems good. So now we get rid of the slime, and we place up our beds down, just like so. Okay, this is really good. I don't want to kill the slime. I feel like when you kill the slime wins. Like, him getting your attention is how he wins. So we're just gonna not give that to him, and we're gonna place our beds down instead. As you can see, bed placing goes very well. Place some beds down here as well, and then we craft more. We should be able to craft more than 4 beds at a time. But you know what? You should be able to craft more than 4 beds at a time. Don't worry, we've still got like 4 minutes on that diamond sword, so we'll leave that over there. It'll be perfectly fine. By the way, I'm drinking out of my cat glass today. It's got a tail, and you drink out of the tail. You would not drink out of the tail on a real cat because it's not a straw, and it's also, I don't think a cat would let you. I put some chocolate beans in my drink, thinking it might make it taste nicer, but it makes it taste a lot worse. So I'm actually not going to drink out of the cat's tail. I think I would prefer to drink out of a regular cat's tail, and that's not even a thing you can do. I'm not gonna, ugh. That is horrific. That is bad. I would like to come on record as saying that is not good. Don't put chocolate beans in your drink. You figure it's extra sugar, but you'd figure incorrectly. So, yeah, we're now gonna go throw some arrows away. They're good. It's good to have arrows, don't get me wrong. And we're gonna make sure I just want to find a little bit of extra inventory space. So wherever we can, like a pumpkin, let's go quickly trade in those pumpkins. Like, you know, we got to do this every day. Let's just do it a little bit right now. And then we can drop it. We can put all the emeralds back away. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. So, yeah, I am going to make an iron farm today. It's going to be a very good iron farm. Thank you for mentioning or asking. Or if you didn't mention or ask, thank you for the future where you will do those things. Trade in these pumpkins. Frees up an inventory slot, which we can now put these emeralds away in. It'll be nice. Toycat, what's your prediction on what the next Minecraft update will be? I think they already told, like, YouTubers and press, And so I'm really worried about making a prediction now in case I get the exact prediction that they like said. Like I saw a YouTube video that was like leaked 1.20 update, and I was like, ooh, and then they're like, yeah, I reckon it's this. I was like, I think there's a big gap between you reckon and it's been leaked, you know? I think there's a big gap. Yeah, you can vote in the Minecraft menu screen in 18 hours. Yeah, as soon as that opens tomorrow, I'm going to go jump on the server and see what's up. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, now let's make some more beds so we can make up to, like, that many at a time. I think we should get to the point where we start breeding villagers. I think that's going to be one of the major, like, what's the words? Like, bottlenecks on this whole process. So I think we should get to that real soon. But first, here go all of the beds. And then on top of the beds, because you might think this is all, so we're going to make a few more beds. Was that the video claiming it's 1.20 archaeology? Yeah, I wish I didn't, like, I've been doing other things. I wish I attended the thing where they mentioned what it was, so I could just definitively, like, eye roll and be like, ha ha ha, you fool, you think 1.20 is archaeology? They might be right. They might have got it from someone who actually knows. I genuinely have no clue. Okay, so then above these beds, we need to make a area with 20. We'll use looms, I guess. I think I'd rather use. Yeah, no wait. If we could use any set of tables. Yeah, we'll just use looms as my filler table. So, yeah, now what we do is we place blocks like up here. Just like so. And then this will be like a base. I guess if it's going to be a base, it should be like made of glass, maybe? Yeah, I think we should use glass. And then around that base made of glass, we place a bunch of... Okay, we'll use dirt for now. We have a bunch of looms. So up here, just so you can all imagine what's going on, there's going to be a bunch of villagers doing their things. And then down there is the beds. And then down below that is where the golems spawn. Hopefully that's how this works. So around the edge here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, this is a very chaotic way to build, but welcome to my channel. If you're not familiar, this is the only way I like to build. So now we have to get the okay, so the very basics of the farm are here. By the way, what's the size of this thing? Is it like 20? It's 20 something by 20 something. So let's just guess it's what, 23 by 23? Actually, I'm gonna have to go measure that farm to know, because all iron farms use the same radius. It's based on what, like the village radius, like the size of a area around it. From the center of a village, there's only a certain radius that mobs will spawn. I forgot what it is, so we have to go look at this and work it out based on that. So as you can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 by 21. 24 by 24 says chat. Oh no. Okay, you know what, Hockey Pro 1, don't take chat's advice when building an iron farm. That is the lesson I learned, and so I'm gonna stick with it. We're gonna go 21 by 21, assuming that they won't spawn on the outside edge. They won't spawn on the water edge on a water source, but they might spawn everywhere else. So it's based on 17 by 17, probably. Maybe. I'm just going to go with it. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go with it. So does anyone know where I store my glass? I definitely had a ton of glass, and I think it will make for a really pretty, like, you know, vibe. And then also we need to bring a villager over at the same time as we're doing this. So do you see any glass? Where do I store my glass, chat? Where? Also, he got the sword, damn it. I think I've worked out my hack for free engagement. I'm just going to keep leaving diamond tools on the ground as I go places. Since you don't know which bed is in the center, you should go 8 blocks in every direction from the beds. Yeah, there we go. That sounds good to me. I definitely had a bunch of glass at some point. I've got 5 glass panes. That's a number of glass panes. Yeah, I got gifted a membership and it keeps getting renewed or something. It says, what up, bub? Oh, you've been lucky. You actually got a gifted membership and then you got another gifted membership. That you have to be quite committed for that because it's based on your. Also, where's the diamond hoe? See, chat. I'm not actually gonna do that. I already picked it up. We're good. your anxiety can rest in peace. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go buy some more glass. What does glass cost these days? Who do you even buy glass from? Is it cartographers? Yeah, you know, for now, we'll use mangrove roots, right? They're basically glass. Yeah, we'll just take a few of these with me. Like 24. Probably need more than 24, like 36. And there we go. So we'll place some mangrove. Librarians. It is librarians. Okay. So let's go see the offers we're getting on this glass. Is it a good deal or not? Also, wait. Birch, everyone, pray right now for birch. Pray in your hearts, pray in your minds, pray in your souls for birch. Birch saplings is what we need. It's not this librarian. Is this librarian? Do any of them sell it? Yeah, you give them 1 emerald, they give you... Yeah, okay, that's not awful. I can make that work. Okay, is everyone's praying for birch? Oh, yes, it worked. Thank you, chat, and also pink, which is like... I don't think you can get the dye. Oh, no, I can get the dye for pink. I don't need... Right, I'm going to go buy that right now. I'm going to go buy 2. You never know, right? You never can be too safe. Let's go right now. We have officially... well, I don't want to say yet until we bought it. Something tragic could happen. I think we're about to buy the last tree type that we need. Yeah, you hear that happy noise? That is me being a happy customer for 2 brand new birch saplings. Yeah. So I've actually got a place for these already. As you can see, I got my oak, then I got my spruce, then I got my dark oak over here. Actually, wait, have I got 5 on one side? And then I've got mangrove and savanna. No, there's definitely a space between where savanna is and where mangrove is. Where the birch has to go, right? Is it going over here, actually? Wait, let me... So you'd have, like... No, yeah, it would go on the left side. There's a space for it on the left. So I'm going to place my birch trees over there. It's going to be wonderful. But first of all, I'm going to buy myself some glass. Guess he has every rare dirt tree type. I do have the rare and valuable dirt tree. It is true. It is true. So yeah, no, that's exciting. Dirt tree is the best tree. Dirt tree really is the best tree. There is no question about that. You need to take care of your birches. If you don't take care of your birches, they might leave you. It is true. Always take good care of your birches. And an azalea tree section. I feel so scammed by the azalea tree. I can't get over my feelings for it and the way it really goes. Your stream title says 27, but title says 38. Oh, I didn't make a thumbnail. That's why. Oh, I'll ask Harrison real quick. Yeah, can you make a stream thumbnail? I totally forgot, lol. Unless Harrison's here, in which case, probably didn't need to message him. So yeah, hello everyone, I'm IBX Toy Cat, and we do not know... Okay, actually, let's plant my trees first, while we do this. Okay, chat, take a bet right now, which is gonna grow first, left or right? Left or right, chat? You gotta emotionally get invested in your one coming first. Because if you're wrong, you know, you don't want to be wrong, do you, chat? Man, this drink is so bad, but I'm thirsty. So what do? Do I drink the bad drink with the beans at the bottom? You can see, like, the bubbles flowing up from the beans to the... left is getting a big applause from everyone here. I think you're all sleeping on the right tree there. Right tree is slightly closer to water, being, you know, it's mathematically closer to water. Oh, chat's starting to lean a little bit more right. Both at the same time. Yeah, that is actually possible. It's not probable, but it's possible. So we'll come back and we'll see which one's grown first. Left is right. If left is right, then that means in the UK we drive on the right side of the road. But I tell that to the police, and they say, no, sir, that's dangerous driving. We're taking away your license. It's double standards, I tell you. It's double standards. Okay, so we're gonna go trade immediately. Get some glass in. Where's the cardboard forest? Minecraft should let you make cardboard. I think cardboard is one of the inventions that makes the modern world possible. Hey!
Tax. Also, left tree.
I love... Okay, you know what? Now I'm starting to feel a lot more strongly for that left tree. You're speaking the language, which I like to speak. No, thank you very much, Amanda Ree. It's good to see you, by the way. It's very good to see you. Yeah, that works. Very Amanda Ree. By the way, I'm so excited to have an anvil again after all of this. Because if you're curious as to why I need the iron farm, you know, I need an anvil. I might have oopsied up and not had one. And yeah, it'll be kind of satisfying to have one. Also, let's buy some brain coral blocks. And do I need Lily of the Valley? I feel like I have Lily of the Valley. I don't have enough blue ice. I don't want to buy it at this price, but you know, I'll buy a couple. I can't not buy some, right? Oh, let's mend my shovel if we're gonna make expensive purchases. And then spend the last 6 on 24 glass. So, where are you, Mr. Silk Touch guy? You'll sell me some glass? I guess I'll buy it from you. He's already an expert at getting my money from me. Maybe it's just me, but the dirt trees look like cardboard. Yeah, they actually kind of do. I think something about the pathway blocks on top really does give them that effect. Okay, we have to get back to our very serious task. Our trees won't grow because we're not near them. Don't worry. We can still focus on that. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Is there anything rare that you can get, but it's just really hard to? Yeah, that's actually how I am with green dye right now. I can get green dye, but I'm hoping for a 1 in whatever villager thing. I can get diamond armor, but I need to either have a 1 in insanely low chance drop happen, or... Okay, so we're gonna... chat, tell me if there's a reason I shouldn't do that. Wait, no, first... Okay. So 21 by 21 is what we agreed is the size of this. So this is 7 by 7, just to confirm and measure. That's 7... That's 7. It's 7 by 7. So this is 9 by 9. This is 11 by 11. 13 by 13. 15, 15. 17, 17. 19, 19. 21, 21. So this is the outside edge on which everything else goes. So that means we're placing 84 mangrove blocks. I don't know how to guarantee it goes perfectly to each corner. I guess we follow this outwards. Diagonal, 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 diagonal. That's correct. So now we walk this way a bunch. Hi, long-time video watcher, first-time stream watcher. Was wondering if you'd ever do a Java Realm review video. That's what I mainly play. I'm not, like, against doing a Java Realm review. It just, I don't know, I feel like it's less what the vibe of the series... Because I feel like if you want your Java build to get out there, it's quite easy to do. But there's a lot of Bedrock players making amazing things that just kind of aren't seen. And that's always been my goal with the series. You know, it's that thing about, like, when you make something, there's what the thing inherently is, then there's what the thing actually is, you know? Like, I can call this an iron farm tutorial all I like, but in reality, you're watching someone make an iron farm, and you're going to see all the struggles that come along with trying to make an iron farm.
Money so I can be like the
hey!
And your attention. If you roast me, I will split up into even more angry chatters demanding your attention. Also, glad to catch the stream.
I'm glad you could catch the stream too. You know, that is a very funny chat. Always appreciate when people use that's you using your finite resources just to make me laugh a bit, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, this is can I fit 20 around this? Yeah, 5 on each side. This is perfect so far. So 5 over here, 5 over there. This is a 5 by 5 square. It's going to be missing some blocks, of course. Wait, did I really get... okay, whatever. I'm not going to think about it too hard. So this is what we're going to do. Can I even jump up there, actually? I can. So now we replace both of these blocks of glass. And that one as well, why not? And then we can't replace these blocks of glass yet. So I guess we got Silk Touch. We'll just like, I don't know, pillar up. There we go. Okay, so we need to place more looms around the edge, and we need to get villagers up here and start the breeding process. I need to make the way up here... Oh, I should have really... Yeah, I need to make the way up here something that villagers can't jump to, but that I can get villagers up easily. So I'm thinking like a ladder kind of system is probably going to be best for this. So now we place the last bed down, and we remove all of this nonsense. There we go. And this is now officially enough to make a village. We've got beds, we've got a place for the villagers, and yeah, we basically made the golem farm before. We're just making it in a more efficient form factor, where all the villagers hang out in one place. Yeah, that's the basic plan. Start working on that butthole neck. Okay, so I think things are going pretty well. So now we make a little staircase up. I'll use all this extra mangrove wood that is lying around to make this block over here. Also, I have to start making infinite sources too, so we'll quickly do that. So actually, I think there's an extra block around the edge here. Whatever, we made an infinite source. That's what matters. This is infinited. We can do stuff with that. I'm so envious of a diamond shovel. Wooden shovels are such a pain. Yeah, no, I remember at the start of this series when I was just going through dozens of wooden shovels a minute. Or not a minute. I was going through... This took me, what, like 300 wooden shovels or something? Now I could do this with a single efficiency diamond shovel. It's beautiful to say. It's beautiful to be able to say. Okay, so that's in place. We need to get villagers, like I said. So we're going to need leads for that. I've got a lead on me, thankfully. And then we're going to start breeding the villagers as soon as they're up there. Getting them up there is a bit more of a challenge, of course, but, you know, it's just a challenge. It's not an impossibility. So we'll make like a little staircase. Yeah, I guess we'll just go like this, honestly. It will work. It'll do the job. Get over to the gap. And then over there is where we'll take them. Yeah, so I can get villagers in. It's harder to get them out, but that's what I kind of want. Then we'll break these blocks. Place one like, I don't know, here. I want to make it symmetrical, so I'm going to go there and there. But this is actually probably where I need boats the most. Now we jump down again. Remove some of this excess dirt. There we go. And now let's do this. So, do you play on a controller? I think playing a controller, I used to, like, I find it more comfortable for, like, long play sessions when I'm trying to, like, just have fun and vibe out in Minecraft, man. I will admit that for speedrunning, crafting is just so much slower on a controller. I don't think it has to be. I think console crafting was faster in some ways than PC crafting. But Bedrock doesn't understand. Like, to this day, I don't know if anyone on the Bedrock team plays on a controller. And if they have, they've never played the console edition because they don't know what their controls could be. They're like, wow, technically, it does all work. But I think one of the cool benefits, sorry, I just go into a rant mode when we talk about this stuff. That's not ideal, is it? But also, the staircase actually works for villagers. I was not I figured it would be way more nightmarish. Oh, look, they're becoming loom dudes. Okay, so now I think I just... Okay, so once I get up here, that means we make a little pathway along the side here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we make that, and then we just bring them over along the side. Easier said than done, of course. But, yeah, can we actually... Okay, if I place a block over there instead, now we can move the villagers this way. As long... Okay, well, should have seen that coming, really, shouldn't I? In fact, actually, wait, can we still get them up there? Yeah, we can! Perfect. So now I've got 2 villagers in breeding position. No. Why is the lead not breaking? It always breaks unnecessarily other times. But this time it wants to be strong. It's not the time to be strong, Mr. Lead. And now I think we can leave the villagers there and they won't jump off or anything. I don't think there is a way for them to make this gap. I hope there isn't a way for them to make this gap. Just to be extra sure. No, you know what? Let's find out. If they leave, I can get them back. So as long as their babies don't walk off the edge or anything, or they don't try and climb down to their villages. In fact, will they? I don't know how any of this works, chat. I don't understand villages. I barely understand, you know, I don't understand shopkeepers. You know, you walk into a store, and they're, like, in charge of the... That was pretty rude of you, dude. They're, like, in charge of the business, but also not. Also, thank you, Darren Hughes, for gifting 10 memberships. Hey, brings us closer to our 750 member goal. Thank you so much. Darren Hughes is single-handedly responsible for the Texan Accent livestream. Take from that what you will, chat. So yeah, I'm going to make sure they're all good up there, and then I'm going to bring them a bunch more food. Because I need these guys to reproduce a bunch, while also bringing over another villager. So yeah, thank you very much. These are all memberships gifted by everyone's favorite, Darren Hughes. Probably everyone's only Darren Hughes, but, you know, you have lots of choice in Darren Hughes, and thank you for choosing this one. Darren is a true hero, says Rent. Exactly, yeah, single-handedly supporting the member goals. It's amazing. Okay, so the villagers are breeding. I want to make sure their babies don't just walk off the edge. I think I should just make the job sites now. I think that'll make that a lot less likely to happen. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go make some job sites, and let's bring a villager over so there's more options to breed with. Also, yeah, thank you so much, Darren Hughes, for more. Don't ask for gifts, that's rude. Yeah, okay, something I hate about the internet, hot take right here, but giveaway culture is one of the weirdest things about the internet that people actively encourage. Like YouTubers being like, oh, thank you for 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna randomly give away one PS5. And it's like, so as a thank you for reaching a large milestone, lots of individual people, you're going to give away one person randomly. In other words, you're saying, yeah, 9,999,000 of you, whatever it is, don't really matter. One person gets something. Like, you know, giveaways are the cleverest way to get people to do... Oh, we had a bunch of glass anyway. Oops. Giveaways are the smartest way to get people to do something, because it's like, oh yeah, it could be me. I could do really well from this. But it's like, well, I mean, that's mathematically not how that is, right? It's like a lottery, where you're preying on people's inability to realize that a 1 in a, you know, million chance is actually a really terrible chance to get the thing that they want. But like, you know, that like, oh, you can believe that you're going to get it. And so when there is, what's even worse is that type of culture encourages people to say, I want this thing for free. Something's being given away for free. I want this thing for free. No, I don't, like, you know, they're basically rationalizing at the bottom of it of like, yeah, I want the free thing. You should give me the free thing. And it's like, yeah, no, the only reason, you know, YouTubers will give you the free thing normally is because, one, you know, they're giving it to one person to encourage the other 900,000 to do something. I think it's a bit ridiculous, personally. Half the giveaways are fake anyway. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what's the difference between a real giveaway and a fake giveaway if you don't win anyway? What is the perceptual difference that you can spot? There's a moral difference. Like there would be a moral difference between you playing the lottery if you learned it was fake tomorrow. But, you know, is there a real difference? I don't know. If I like a YouTuber, I don't care if they do giveaways. I just try to enjoy the content. Yeah, I don't care. Like, it's like, that's... My point isn't if you do giveaways, you're terrible. My point is just, so, you know, like, a lot of YouTubers do giveaways, which therefore plays into the whole, like, oh yeah, doing giveaways is clearly just a great way to do stuff like that. My brother wins sport card giveaways on Twitter practically every day. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, I saw something really clever. There's like a plugin for like Twitter giveaways where you can like just enter giveaways. Oh no, I don't want gunpowder. I want string. You can just enter every single giveaway and then by law of maths, you might win some. But then that's going against the whole point anyway. That's saying if you... Whatever. You know what? I could talk all day about giveaways, but I shan't. It's against YouTube's terms, but they don't care enough about it to make it easy to bypass. You know, It is against YouTube terms, but oh no, the villagers did fall down. Oh god. Okay, so it's like not, it's not world ending. It's just not good. So we're gonna make 14 more looms. I think that's what we need. 14 looms go in every direction from here. And we're also gonna place our extra glass block down. I didn't bring an extra glass block, so we'll use a wool block for now. We'll fix that later probably. And now we just place looms all the way around the edge. Loom there, loom there. I want to try and make them vaguely line up with each other. As impossible sounding as I know that is. But yeah, as long as we keep all the villagers vaguely inside, that's what matters. So now we break both of these. And we place it like there. And there. And then one more. That's 20 looms for 20 villagers. So now we just need to get exactly 20 villagers, the number of beds, over in this little square. And then also, I don't know, we'll use mangrove roots on top of them to keep things nice and invisible. We could use like mangrove roots on some sides and like glass on the others. We'll see what we do. But yeah, I like the idea. I like that idea. I like the mixture of mangrove roots with some glass. We gotta work the mangrove roots into some build design, right? So yeah, now they're gonna go to their beds at night, won't they? Yeah, I guess, but they shouldn't be able to make it there, is what I assumed. But oh no, now they can. Okay. Oh, they're using. Okay, that's so clever. They're actually coming back on their own behest. See, I made a whoopsie, and now they're fixing it. So now I'm gonna jump down there, just so I can push him off the edge, and when he'll go up the top too. So just go up there. It's a little full, but there we go. How wonderful. So at some point, oh, the baby villagers come down too now. Yeah, it's not ideal. I would like for them all to stay in one place, but we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Once got banned from a server for having the name word Birch in my nickname. Yeah, well, how about you consider what you've done and you don't do that again? I bet the villagers will get confused with their workstations and the mangrove roots, though. Yeah, it might be better to like flip around the orientation, have the workstations be higher up, and the mangrove root. We'll see if it works. We might have to flip them around. I'm hoping we don't have to, but if we do, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I think it might not be. So now they have to be able to reach the workstations. Yeah, they're all gonna be within reaching distance of the workstations. Would ladders work? Most villagers can't use them. Says Rachel Mulkey. Yeah, no, ladders are a smart bet for this, I think. Okay, now, you know the phrase, like, it takes a village to raise a baby? First of all, it doesn't take a village to raise a baby. If you've ever lived in a village, you ever seen them raising any babies? But second of all, I think it's like, it takes a Toy Cat live stream chat to make a Toy Cat, to make an iron farm. Okay, so I'm looking for a villager. I don't know why I'm looking in these chests. I get it's like that thing where you go in the kitchen and you're like, why was I here? I was probably going to look at the fridge, I guess. So yeah, what we're gonna do is okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but it works. So we're just gonna bring this villager. Why would you get back in the boat, friend? Whatever, I'll just take the guy with me. He'll go where I'm going now. Can he fit through this gap? Yes, they can. And yeah, having an extra villager with us will just like help breeding times, I think. And we'll also bring a bunch of food or crops or whatever. Easy. If creepers can use ladders, why can't villagers? Can creepers use ladders in your mind? It's an interesting world. Okay, so we do some jumps. I'm doing the best jumps I can. I got them lit on fire though. Well, there goes my boat, and there goes my villagers. So oh my god, the speed at which he runs back immediately away from me. We'll just get the villager back in the boat. Don't know why it's not working. Oh! What? What? Okay. I guess that's the slime block bug, but for beds. That's fun to see. Okay, it takes a village to farm its golems. It really does. It takes a whole village to get this task done. And so yeah, I need to bring some glass with me. I definitely just bought some glass. I need to buy some more though. So let's quickly just bring a little bit extra with me. There's always extra need for glass, right? It's never a world where you have too much glass. So you are going to give me 1 emerald, which I'll use to buy 4 glass. So I'm gonna go play my own Superflat survival. Yeah, no, I think it's cool how many people have their own Superflat survivals. A lot of people have said like, yeah, I want to do something similar, but X, Y, Z. But I love how inspiring this challenge is for a lot of people. That is the coolest thing, in my opinion. Okay, I'm uploading a new video, by the way, in case you're curious. Are you curious? You might be. Yeah, no. Okay. I asked Harrison to make me a stream thumbnail. Totally forgot. It's like it has an interesting trust-distrust relationship with chat. I think I have an interesting trust-distrust relationship with the world. Like, I think this is genuinely an area in which I'm broken. Like, I want to trust people, and you realize very quickly areas where you cannot trust people. Like, I used to just be someone who just wouldn't trust anyone ever. Like, the world is filled with opportunities to make you realize why you should not trust people. And if you take all those opportunities and you say, but I'm gonna do it anyway, to me that felt stupid. Like, well, you're just lining yourself up for all the bad things that come from this. And then I tried to like open myself up, and it's like, oh yeah, you actually can trust people. And then I started making live streams about Minecraft, and I realized, you cannot trust people. I think what it actually is you can't trust. You can trust human beings. You can't trust what I like to call, like, you know, the bears of the internet. There are people, you know, some of them are super young, so I don't want to criticize them for that. Actually, no, I do want to criticize them for that. If you're young and you're on the internet, act like an adult, you know? Like, you can do it. You know how all the normal people act? Be like that. Do you want to be a person, or do you want to be seen as this little annoying thing that people go, oh, why is that around here? Pro tip number 1. Pro tip number 2 here is even a lot of adults never understand that, like, the internet is filled with real people with real feelings and real motivations, harms. Oh, get away from me. Please get away from me. And it's like, can't I be both? So yeah, trust me on technical Minecraft and distrust me on everything else. I trust everyone on technical Minecraft and distrust everyone on everything else. Thank you very much. So yeah, I've got some extra seeds here, but probably not going to be important anytime soon. So just throw those on the ground. Grab my lead, wherever it is. Where is it, actually? There it is. And, you know, I'm just going to kill the slimes. I don't want to do this. I don't like that you even managed to get over here. I think the slime chunks must have changed or something. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. Why are there so many slimes on the outside of my slime farm? What's the point of building a slime farm if the slimes are then going to walk outside of it? But yeah, if everyone had a do no harm attitude about everything in nice, don't you think that would be nice? Yeah, I think it's funny. My theory on this genuinely is that do no harm is not evolutionarily successful. That's got to be the only reason why that's true. Like, I was thinking about this, you know how, like, primates are the only type of animal that reproduce for pleasure. You know, like, in Minecraft, you don't see 2 turtles getting excited. They just do their thing, you know? I don't think Minecraft could show 2 turtles getting excited. And that's evolutionarily successful for us, because we are a species which, you know, as a result of that, are more likely to do the thing that creates more of us. It's like, really, like, it leads to a lot of the weird, you know, probably bad things in society, but it's good evolutionarily speaking, right? And so, I wonder, I think dolphins do too. Yeah, actually, no, you're right. It's dolphins and humans. Which is weird. That, you know, have you seen what dolphins get up to, by the way? That should be proof enough that it's, like, emotionally horrifying, even if it's, like, genetically very successful. And so, you know, with that in mind, how did I chop down wheat and only get 9? With that in mind, there's all sorts of like evolutionary dead ends that would be much better for us all. And I wonder if that's genuinely the reason. Like, because getting along with people is something that is, you know, very good for... Can you get in my boat, please? I guess I have to get both of them in here, so I'll just get the baby in for now. Dolphin boy gang attacking babies in the wild. Yeah, no, see, what dolphins get up to in their spare time is definitely the worst. I trust people till they do something to break that trust. I think that's how the real world can work, but on the internet, how do you trust a group of people? Okay, so now we have to... Honestly, I think we should just move all of this dirt one block to the... Oh, no, why are you leaving? Okay, so I'm gonna get them in here. Gonna take a little bit of damage. Okay, not any damage whatsoever. In we get. Okay. So then we break this dirt block here. Now they can't get out. I mean, they can climb over this. You know, we'll use our glass to make sure they don't. So now you can see they must have access to their job sites, right? Or they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. And now we want to give them some carrots. Oh, we got another baby, by the way. That's good. Okay, so we're going to make some more breads. We're going to make some more carrots. And we're just going to continuously breed these guys while we work on the base. Dolphins are more evil than sharks. I don't trust the internet. See, it's one of those weird things of like you can trust anyone, but you can't trust everyone. Which is like paradoxically somehow exactly true. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to just place my glass as soon as I can. But then if I do that, I need to make this a block higher. Yeah, okay, I place an extra block over there. And then this goes up an extra layer. There we go. Okay, so now everything is in place for me to be able to place my glass. And then I'll bring these two guys up with an extra bit of food. Perfect. You can trust people to give you a reason to, but you should take precautions with people you don't know or with very valuable and important things. I was thinking about that today too. One of the funny like curses in life is the more valuable stuff you have, the more you just have to worry about like people who want that stuff rather than the you, right? Or you know, even like and that's like on the level of like, ooh yes, you might find a gold digger or whatever. But I mean on the level of like, if you have a nicer car, you have to worry so much more about that thing getting scratched. Whereas if you have like a absolute piece of garbage, it's like, yeah, I do what I want with it. I wouldn't notice if something bad happened to it. And there's something beautiful about that, right? The duality of everything in life. I think it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my glass. I'm excited for that. I'm finally gonna be able to keep my monsters in the... Okay, so 10 of this, right? Yeah, I think I only need 10. I hope I only need 10. And yeah, once we give them a bunch of potatoes, we'll start the breeding process. It'll be great. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke sniffer. Probably shouldn't have typed that. Totally agree. I do have a nice car and am bummed when it gets scratched. See, right? Yeah, like if you live in like the nicest house in your area, you're the envy of everyone, but also you're the envy of everyone. Like I've genuinely always had a preference. I think it's like investment-wise a smart one too. I've heard it's smart, but I mean, yeah, people say everything's smart. Like, you know what's really smart is when people say that for everything. But I think one of the best things to do is to live in a nice... There's always a trade-off of money till you get to the hundreds of millions. That you can live in a nicer area but a worse house, or a better house in a worse area. Like you can find the absolute worst place to live in your country, and instead of spending 30,000 on a low-end house, you can spend 35,000 and have the nicest house there. Be the envy of everyone. But that also puts you at risk of all those people. Where is my lead, by the way? I swear I had one. Oh, it's up there. Useful to see. Okay, so I'm going to place my glass down, just because I don't want this to... Like, you can see how bad this is going to go very quickly. So, glass, 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 glass. Please don't stand on the edge like this. I really do not like it. Just, oh, please, just off the edge, guys. Just why are you doing this to me? Did the babies on the baby villagers on the top? Okay, that is exactly the opposite of what I want. So we're gonna have to nudge him. Come on, you. Come on, buddy. Just in you go. And now we're gonna bring everyone else in via the same method. On the upside of being friends with me, I don't remember anything. So if people tell me secrets, it's fine because I won't remember anyway. Okay, Kat, I'm gonna tell you a secret. It's gonna be just between me and you right now. This is a secret I've had inside me for a really long time. But I don't actually like iron farming. I think that this is abusing a mechanic in the game, and I'm only happy with abusing that mechanic in the game because it's literally the only way to get iron in a flat Minecraft world. Oh, I don't know how that's what happened there. I guess we need to place a block up here. This is just between me and you, obviously. I'm the same way. I can't remember anything. A lot of people who say they can't remember anything. Okay, this is gonna sound like a direct dig at a couple of people now that you've both said it. I assure you, this is for everyone else in chat, specifically beside people who say they're bad at memory. But supposedly bad memory isn't bad memory. It's like prioritization, right? Like, why would you care about or remember, you know, like my iron farm preferences? Or, you know, like, some people get real offended. They're like, oh yeah, I already told you this very important thing about this. I know, I used to see it as a positive when I had a friend with bad memory. Because I get to, like, I've got some, like, best-of stories, right? I've got some stories that I could be excited to tell again and again and again. And I get to do so with people who have bad memory. Chat, do you have bad memory? You wanna hear some of my stuff? Do you wanna hear about the time I walked 8 hours home and, I don't know, urinated on a place of worship? Do you wanna hear about all these things? Because you can hear about them. And that's why the internet is a good place. People who like people with short memories. Because you're a captive audience who might just listen. But if you forget about things about people, they think you think they aren't important. That's because you do think they're unimportant. Hot take. No, I guess it's that thing of like, if you forget the most important thing about someone, you'll make them feel unimportant. But yeah, I've already forgotten. You stepped on glass at 1.2, didn't you? Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Like, this is a life-changing moment for me that meant nothing to anyone else in the room. But the first time, this is like, I think when I was like 15, maybe, yeah, probably 15 or 16. It was like the first person's house I went into, where it was like a person's house, right? Like it belonged to someone. By the way, I don't think I have a donkey yet, right? I think I just have horses. If I get a donkey, I can breed for a mule. So we'll just breed this guy, leave him in a pit somewhere. There we go. Okay, so let's lead the donkey with me, and let's make some mules. What do you need to breed? Is it hay bales, or do we need to get golden carrots? Because it's going to be pricey to use golden carrots. But if it's what I have to do, it'll be fine. So the first time I went into someone who had their own place, when I was 15 or 16. The guy had the most amazing thing in the world to me. I don't know what his situation was where he'd moved out age 17, but this guy's place, he had like a little flat in a pretty not great area. And it was wonderful to me because everything was wrong about this place. Like, you know, like the bathroom, there was no soap. The bath itself was filled with like grossness, such that you couldn't shower in there. So you know, like, you couldn't wash your hands with soap if that's what you wanted. You couldn't shower. I didn't see any, like, implements to do any of the other things you do in a bathroom. That was amazing to me. I loved that. That was... he had this cork board for, like, important things. It was filled with unpaid bills. This was the most amazing place in the world to me. Like, I was in love with this place as soon as I found it. And, yeah, one time after, you know, like we're looking, you know, we've had a few, you know, like teenage, you know, drinks, and you know, we need somewhere, you know, like to hang out while we're doing this for the night. And what do you know? You know, I don't want to say his real name actually, but the Mr. Jake's apartment was available, and so. But the problem is, I bought one of the cheapest drinks you can buy in the UK is wine. It's 2 bottles for £5. 2 bottles of wine, £5. It's amazing. It was my teenage go-to drink. And but think about it. Oh, I already had a donkey. Oopsie. Well, I guess I'll put him in the hole. Now I have 2 donkeys. But yeah, there was yeah, we needed to go around his house. But so I bought 2 bottles of wine. But we didn't realize till we got to his house. Oh no. Wait, no, there's more about his house. Sorry, I went there once, and I think there was like 10 people, all on drugs. This is like one of those like all time. Did the donkey just climb out? I guess he's wide enough that he can. You know, that's a problem, isn't it? But yeah, it was the most stunning. I wish I could drink wine. Sulfites. I don't even know what a sulfite is. It sounds like a made-up creature that's coming to get you or something. Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, so there was a lot of weird things that I saw in this place. Like, he had a snake enclosure, and there was no snake in there. And I asked, like, where's the snake? He's like, I don't know, man. It's like, what? He had a dining room table, and it had 1 chair. And it was a clear non-fit for the table, and I like, you know, there was no TV in this place. There was, I think he had a laptop he propped onto a microwave in like the bedroom. It was like a 1-bedroom place. You know, I'm actually pretty impressed it was a 1-bedroom place, not a studio. Guy was doing well for himself as a teenager. Anyway, so one time, you know, we're drinking our 2 for £5 wine, and we bring it to this guy's place. But you know what the problem is? As we go to this gentleman's establishment, this manor, this place that I've lived in many places since then. None of them have wowed me as much as Jake's house did. But we one time, we need a place to drink our 2 for £5 wine. We go there. But here's the problem: if you ever bought wine, it comes sometimes in a what do you call them? Like bottle. Bottles, I guess. But you know what you need to open a bottle? You need a bottle opener. And you know, we very sillily assumed that Mr. Also, good to see you, Kyla. It has been so long. How's it going? You going good? I hope you're going good. But it's good to see you. I hope things are wonderful. But yeah, no. So you know, he doesn't have a bottle opener, and so this actually ties into the moonshine glass from the Texan stream, because he doesn't have a bottle opener. What do you do logically? You see glass, it's got a little bottle at the lid. Well, as a 15-year-old, we try a lot of things, but it eventually ends in just smashing open the bottle. And then you realize as soon as you do that, why you shouldn't make a wine glass by just smashing it. And the reason, if you're curious, can you grow up baby villagers, or do you have to wait for them? Yeah, you realize very quickly the reason you shouldn't do that is because you just get glass into the, like, there was now a bottle of wine, but it had glass inside of it. It was a whole problem. And so, oh yeah, look at all this. Look at all my baby villagers. They're gonna grow up so strong one day. Try bone meal on them. That's a good idea. That one wool block can spawn monsters. Oh yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, we need to make that transparent. What's the most transparent block we have right now? I guess I could take one of my... I'll take one of these corner blocks and I'll put it there. No, I'm just gonna have to go buy a whole extra glass, aren't I? Yep, let's do that. Okay, so first things first. I think the water goes on like a block in the corner. Like there's a... We stack up one, and then it flows that way. I think, which means we're going to need to get more mangrove wood anyway. So let's go do that. Anyway, so yeah, we smash open the glass, and now not only is there glass inside the wine, there's glass on the floor, and the guy's like, yeah, just let's not go in the corner with the broken glass. And so yeah, we watch some movie on his laptop on the microwave. He later sold the microwave and the laptop to buy some things that you might sell household items to buy. But yeah, he that was what he did. It was sad to hear. But that evening, after watching it, it's like, yeah, you can stay over here. You know, guy with bathroom that is non-usable and no. By the way, just to clarify, there was no bed furniture. There wasn't even like a mattress or a sofa. It was just a room with with those things in. The oven didn't work. I remember that too. I don't remember what they did to the oven to make it not work. I don't know how that guy did anything in life. We played Guitar Hero once. That's my interaction with the guy himself. Like I've spent a lot of time around his wonderful manor, and we played Guitar Hero. But yeah, the reason I love so at the end of the night, all my friends are just like, yeah, we're just gonna stay here. One of them sleeps under a blanket. One of them, and I'm like, you know, I could go. I don't even live that far from here. I live like 20 minutes from here. But you know, I might as well get some sleep here. I've had my you know 2 for £5 wine, and so yeah, I was like, well, I gotta sleep somewhere. I'm not just gonna sleep against a wall. I want to sleep in a corner. The only corner of the room that isn't taken up by a person or a microwave with a laptop on is, wow, it's that one from earlier of the broken glass. And I figure everyone's such a what's the word? Such a birch about broken glass. I bet they don't even need to be. I think people are being ridiculous when it comes to broken glass. And so to prove that point, which definitely needed to be proved, what I did is I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna sleep in this corner of the room. Hey, thank you, Darren Hughes, for gifting 10 memberships. Any friend of Guitar Hero is a friend of mine. Yeah, no, legit. That is my actual opinion. That is my non-ironic, actual truth. You know, you like Guitar Hero, we can be friends. It's very easy. Also, yeah, thank you so much, Oucha Glassbed. Is that the Secret Lab Minecraft chat? It is the Secret Lab Minecraft chat, if you'll believe it. You contrarianed yourself into a corner of broken glass. Yeah, I was in this corner. I was in this corner of the room with the broken glass, and I just went to sleep. I was like, well, like broken glass isn't that bad, and it's a nice corner, and I had a hoodie on, so even though the place was like somewhat cold, I was like, let's go to sleep here. And yeah, so that's what I did. Hey, thank you by the way. White Stripe on Guitar was the best. Gee, there's more. So yeah, I might have slept on the floor, on some broken glass. But here's genuinely the thing, right? I slept on there for like 3 or 4 hours. So I didn't sleep like long. Don't worry, I didn't sleep badly because of the broken glass. I slept badly because I don't sleep well at other people's houses. I've had worse sleep on a bed than I did on this broken glass, just to clarify. Anyway, so oh god, how do I get out of here when I make a mistake? Okay, I don't want any of these babies to fall out. Okay, I gotta be really, really careful on this, by the way. Okay, get down and then place that. Okay, we did it. So we got a whole horde of baby villagers that are ready to grow up when they're ready to grow up. Wonderful. Did the glass hurt? Yeah, genuinely, there was, bear in mind, like, we've got like a whole, if this is a bottle, down to there, all of this is broken and just on the floor in a pile in the corner. And so, yeah, I was just like, well, I get a more comfortable sleeping position and all I have to do is sleep on broken glass. Everyone else is such an idiot for not doing precisely this. Good job, Harrison. Oh, yeah, thumbnail. Heck yeah, we have a thumbnail now. Okay, chat, keep an eye. I want to know, okay, so YouTube, like, recommends live streams to people based on thumbnail, click-throughs, and retentions, and all that craziness. So, I'm curious about how, whether that goes up or down when I change the thumbnail to something actually accurate. Okay, so now we got these blocks here. We place a half slab there. Probably another one down there, honestly. Yeah, and then we'll place water up here instead. And then we need to unplace the water in this corner. Wait, is this what we do? I don't think this is what we do. I mean, it goes right up to the corner of this, so I guess it must be right. Then we'll do the same over here, and if this is wrong, we'll just live with it. How do you place... I guess we place it... How do you place it on top of the block, chat? Do we place a half slab there, and then... Well, I mean, it works. And then we do the same over here. And then... Yeah, none of this makes any sense, really, when you think about it. But I choose not to think about it too much. So we grab another block from over there. And we'll place it on this one. I should try sleeping on broken glass. No, but I think it proves the point that, like, people are very concerned about lots of things you don't need to be concerned about. Like, if you need to sleep, it's better to sleep on broken glass than not to sleep at all. That's the valuable lesson you can take from that story, probably. And if a random viewer invited you... yeah, it's like at October 13th. I've slept on beds more uncomfortable than glass. No, I like that's not even like me being like, haha, I'm such a contrarian. It was like, actually, if I think about the sleep I got huddled up in the corner there, and I compare that to the sleep that I've gotten in beds, like one of those things comes out ahead of the other ones. You don't need to be a genius to work out which one it is. Okay, so this actually works perfectly as long as I put an extra layer back in here. Kind of a pain to do, but not that big of a deal. Now all of the water should flow into the right place. I mean, even if it doesn't, like, this is the least important part of the process. The most important part of the process is up there. So yeah, we've got something going on down here. For now, let's give them more carrots so we can get more villagers. We've got four villagers now, which means more breeding can happen. And so it's very important we make sure it happens. And also we have to murder any villager that turns out to be that. But I think only once we've hit 20, because he will never be employed. He'll always cause me problems. I mean, the wine might have had something to do with that sleep. Maybe it's just because I was a teenager, but I sleep way worse when I drink alcohol. Like, genuinely now, if I am alcoholed, I don't bother. I don't try and sleep. Like, I stay up until I'm sober because I know that I don't get any good sleep otherwise. The next map you make should have a broken glass texture on beds. That's a good idea, damn it. You know, that's a good idea. I like it. Now we can remove this, and there we go. Look how nice that is. You need 20 beds, but only 10 villagers will work. I'm excited to hear. Kill that nitwit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill him real soon. I'm aware of that fact. It's sad that he has to die, but he does have to. I think that there is a... So should we remove this too? Yeah, why not? Leave a random bed in the middle of nowhere. What harm could it do? I ask, sarcastically realizing how badly this might go. But no, yeah, there's just a whole world of dumb stories that I would love to retell. That like, and the cool thing about people with bad memories is you can tell your favorite stories over and over and over again, and they're going to enjoy it just as much. You're like, wow, you know, chat, you're having this experience. Like, wow, you slept on broken glass just to prove a point. So I didn't even prove a point. I just slept on broken glass. And you're like, wow, yeah. And you people saying they love it? Yeah, you love my story. It's not even a very good story. You want to hear a good story? The nitwit must be unalived. You know, you guys are very mean to nitwits. Very, very mean to nitwits. Hi, what's the best way to find people to play in challenges with you? Find like an open forum or Reddit or YouTube comment section. Where people, or Discord server, sorry. I guess I'm being old. Oh god, this is weird. I'm being kind of old hat on this. Find one of those things. Where people would like to do exactly what you're talking about. I need to replace the diamond sword with the diamond shovel. And just get as much breeding in as I can. Bring out the old shovel. Get that nice XP going on here. Just so much breeding. You don't even believe it. And, yeah, I think we'll kill the workers, keep the nitwits. That's an interesting opinion, Psycho Ward 86. I mean, you are from a psycho ward. Not like a psych ward, not like psychiatric. You're literally from a ward filled with psychopaths. You know, one of the problems in... This is like something I think about sometimes. But society is filled with, like, you know, it's not very common, but yeah, like everyone vaguely appreciates the idea of mental health hospitals. You know, places you have to send someone. Sleeping on glass is better than no sleep should be on a t-shirt or a cup. You know what, chat? I think sleeping on glass is better than no sleep. Do you think sleeping on glass is better than no sleep? If enough people disagree, we'll make a t-shirt, I guess. Also, David Solimano! Hey, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. See, you know what? That is something that now allows A8119. Wait, A819. Allows people like A819 to... Okay, you know what? Stop running away from me. You know you're gonna die. Just accept it. So yeah, is this 20 villages roughly, would you say? This is 3, 6, 9, 12, and 4 adults. We've got 16 villagers here and 20 beds. Do we have 20 beds? We have 20 beds. So we need to breed 4 more villagers. I don't know why they're not breeding. And then we can lock them in, or we can not. It doesn't really bother me. But it does seem they can interact their job sites, by the way. That's the good news. Oh, okay, well, I guess we're falling down. 702 woot. We have officially reached 702 members. That is cool to hear. Yeah, before the next stream, we have to do, like, the months, like, resets or whatever. I don't know how many we go down, but, like, it could be as high as 100, depending on how many people don't remember. And so, yeah, it's cool to hit 700. Thank you for helping me reach 700, David. Appreciate it a lot. So I think we're meant to place these all around the edges, but that feels kind of wrong. But I'm just gonna do it anyway. See where it takes the water. Okay, so it's kind of going over the edges again. I guess. Oh wait, that was just in a wrong place. Yeah, it's going over the edge again. Don't know if that's meant to happen. Not smart enough to have an opinion if it does. So we place all this water going all the way around. I don't know. There's bubbles in it now, which is interesting. Is there a cat down there, maybe? And now we just keep on moving the water one. Evergreen Gamer, congratulations. You can now watch Toy Cat bathe in Iron Brew. Thanks to David Solomano, your generous benefactor. Yeah, so right now, by the way, the biggest part of the iron farm is just waiting for baby villagers to become adult villagers. It's pretty calm. It's pretty chill. Yeah, so this hole is gonna just massively overflow, which is perfectly fine. I don't think you're supposed to trade the iron farm villagers unless they change that. I don't think it makes a difference if you traded them or not. Like, I don't think it's good to trade them. I don't think it's bad to trade them. I think it's like exactly neutral. Do we want water sources to be going over there? I feel like we don't. I feel like we should be... let's just hole in these water source blocks. And then we can remove those blocks. Okay, it's just creating more of them. Okay, I've misunderstood some concept here. But that's a problem I'll solve in the morning. Oh, I guess I won't solve that in the morning. I wonder if you can go to sleep in between the time where you kill a golem, kill a slime, and another slime spawns. Also, why is slime spawning here? Did I build this on a slime chunk? Oh gosh, I think oh god, I totally did. Do you see that slime spawn just as I killed the other slime? Okay, that's a big problem. That's like, okay, that's a really big problem. Yeah, that's, you know, I guess that's gonna mess with the spawn rates. I don't like that if you're building anything in Minecraft, you have to, like, if it's underground or anywhere on a Superflat, it's like, oh, I hope that you checked where the slime chunks were. That's what fun gameplay mechanics are, is when there's nothing you can do if you happen to build in the wrong chunk. You need to have water sources along 2 sides only. I think it'll be fine with, yeah, you know, it's fine. Classic Toy Cat slime moment. I just think there's the least fun gameplay mechanic that Mojang, they didn't even add, they just accidentally made more prevalent with the deeper caves. And without changing the slime should spawn at Y minus 40 or below or something. And then Superflats should be higher up than they are. Or something like that. I mean, I guess Superflats are the only world where you get 376 blocks of building height. I should make a video about why Superflat is objectively better than regular Minecraft. Just Superflat supremacy all the way. I think that's a very good idea for a video. What do you reckon, chat? Okay, we're just going to place one water over here. And then we're going to have to place an extra ring of blocks, I guess. Yep, that works just fine. There's a lot of mobs around here. Sure is annoying that sheep... You know what? When the golems spawn, I'll deal with this then. Why are they spawning so much? I think I've placed too many. I think these blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you know, I don't know where the extra I think, yeah, I don't know where this is coming from. You know, it's fine. It's happening enough. So we just place the blocks there. I think it's solely just because it's like, it's already flowing, so it keeps flowing, so it keeps flowing, so it keeps flowing. It's like a self-fulfilling loop, you know? No, I think, okay, actually, this is just the 3x3 center. So as long as we, okay, just leave me alone. I don't want your existence. Okay. So dig this a little deeper. Patch up those holes where cats exist. Okay. I'm just not even going to. This is where golems go. We'll place some campfires there when we want to. Hey, Toy Cat, aren't minecarts too slow? Yes, minecarts are too slow. The question is, what do we do about it? Are we going on a Minecraft strike? Everyone agree not to play Minecraft on November the 23rd until we get faster Minecrafts. Sounds just like my biological father. So green villagers should not be hated. They aren't nitwits. They're poor villagers that don't have a home. You know, it's funny because although Minecraft has a lot of like really... Like Minecraft as a company is like very socially progressive, right? If you look at like a lot of the mechanics in the game, it's like, oh yeah, there's this villager. He's not he's not adding anything to the village. So you can house him at giant cost, or you can kill him and another villager who actually will do work will show up instead. You know, it's like, I've always loved the... even like Minecraft tries to say like, oh yeah, we think you should be really kind to animals. Except here's a list of animals which you can kill and gives you great benefit when they die. You know, it's you know, this one's a stretch. I genuinely think that zombies, like, tell me if you think I'm wrong, chat. Tell me if you think I'm going crazy, because you know, this one's a little out there. But I think that zombies in popular media are definitely based on some Hollywood executives and like, you know, like homeless people, right? They're like, you know, people who just want one thing from you, you know, your brains or your money. That's my theory. 1.20 will be the gig economy update. Green shirt villagers will do crappy jobs for starvation wages. You know what? Okay, one of the things that this is one of my like rants that I don't think it's like okay to believe in. I think the gig economy is like one of the most overhated things. It's like, oh yeah, there's all these people who are literally forced to work for starvation money. It's like, are they forced? Or is that a word you used? Like, I feel like it's the most demeaning thing to call what people work, you know, like the days and the hours they want for. To call that starvation wages, saying people who work for less money than I are those who are just being exploited. No one would be doing of that of their, you know, looking at people and saying you're doing so badly, you need my help, is the most like. I know that people mean well when they're saying it, but it's just like, no, someone is willingly choosing that work, right? You might say they have no other options, but it's like, well, then would it be better without that option existing at all, right? Imagine, you know, it's like it's the weirdest argument that it just comes from a perspective I genuinely cannot understand. It's like, yeah, you know, every time they accept a job, they're really being forced to by the capitalist dark society we live in and blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, at least that is like congruent. That like anyone who works any job that they don't want to is being forced to by an evil system that does not have their interests at heart. At least there's some like emotionally congruent message there. But when you say, oh yeah, like the exchange of labor and for value is like really good, except those those people who get to set their own hours, but in exchange are paid much less, basically at the whims of these big companies. You're kind of, let's be honest, they're being abused as self-employed people when in some cases they're not really self-employed. There are really valid concerns. But to say that the money is the concern, it's like, if the money wasn't enough for them, they wouldn't have signed up to do the job, right? Like, there's a concern when you sign up to do a job and then years later, you have more need for money, but your career, your job hasn't followed you, it hasn't increased the wages. That can be a problem, sure. But just the very idea of saying, I don't know. Does 702 members mean drinking stream? I think it's 750 for the drinking stream, right? Chat, what does it say in the description? You know what? Whatever it says in the description. I did some $30 an hour gigs. It's great. Yeah, no, all of the... Like, I come at this from a super biased perspective because I'm... The only reason I could make money as a teenager, I grew up in a house with not very much money at all, to put it lightly. The only reason I had any access to money was because on the internet, I could do, like a weird task. I could write a RuneScape guide for someone. I could, do some, some rewriting for, okay, I guess I have to kill you. Sucks that you have to die, but you do. Like having access to, it's 750 says Angela Van Kampenhout. Like having access to like something like that, which theoretically, like I think I've said this before, I would have been, hey, Darren Hughes, 50 gifted memberships. We hit 750. Chat, that means we have to do a drinking stream now. It also means we have to set a bigger goal than 750, right? I mean, it'll have to be like, okay, we've officially hit 752. It's gonna take a long time for the count to adjust, but and it's gonna take a lot of names on the screen, but we will. It's gonna happen, chat. Okay, so what do we do while we wait for villagers to grow up, chat? What is it gonna take? Like 20 minutes? Chop down some mangrove trees? I guess it's the only thing within range, really. I can leave the... Okay, wait, let's just count the villages. We got 7 villages, 3... Oh, okay, we got like 10 over here, 13. We got 13. We got all the babies we need. We have a baby for every village, bed. Maybe one too many. Okay. Yeah, it's wonderful. You can use a cactus in the center to kill iron golem and slimes. Yeah, I'm gonna put my my thing in there. I think to prevent slimes getting in, I might just honestly pathway up all the way around her. Okay, so I saw slimes spawn in this general vicinity. So I'll find the chunk boundary. 144 is a chunk boundary, and so is 256 plus 16, so 272. It'll be 271 though, because of, yeah. So we'll just make a nice little this area right here. So 144 is the edge, down to what, like 128? Yeah, 128. This area here, if we pathway block this, we'll be just fine. Hey, Firebee, congratulations! You now have access to the Desert Well emoji, which means you can hope that people are doing, and then you can put the Desert Well there. It's great. It's wonderful. Yeah, this is all green names in chat but one. Everyone's got green names besides Dasher. Just so everyone can point, just so we can all say together, like, yeah. Just want you to know, Dasher, what you did, it's really not okay. You know? I hope you know that. I hope you know that we hold you personally accountable for your government's actions. In the same way that we would definitely expect you to hold, definitely expect you to hold us accountable for our government's actions. I mean, I feel like I'm accountable for the actions of people who lived hundreds of years ago in my country. People will tell me that that's what I should feel, and so it's the minimum you can do, Dasher. If memberships keep getting gifted, you might as well release the Iron Brew video. I do not want to release the Iron Brew video. That is at the very bottom of my list of things that I want from the world. Honestly, the idea of gifted memberships does kind of break what we're doing with it. So yeah, we have to just watch and wait while villagers do their thing. I might pathway... Yeah, I think I'll pathway the area around this farm. Like, I might as well... Even though this is where the edge goes, we might as well now connect this up to at least here. Because we don't want friendly mobs to spawn on this either, do we? Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. What mob are you voting for? I'm shamelessly shilling. Okay, I have a slight preference for the Rascal. I think I've come into that. Solely because I just don't want like an easy wipeout by the Sniffer. And also I think the Rascal has more design space for interesting things. I think there is a really compelling case to be made for the Rascal. That it's impossible to make a great case for the Tough Golem. Besides, I don't like the other mobs and I'm boring. Yeah, that's the best argument. The Sniffer is probably the best looking mob as it exists by itself, and it's got a cool lore implication, etc. Whereas the only real argument you can make in favor of the... Also, by the way, they're all growing up. Okay, so once we have 15 villagers, we're good. That is... It's going to be a good day when our first Iron Golem spawns, by the way. Okay, so slimes are spawning here. That's not good. You know what, I'll just use the diamond shovel that's basically dead and just place a few extra blocks around here. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be no issues with that. So yeah, let's go breed some extra pigs. And let's hope when... how did slime spawn in there? Oh, God. Oh, you're gonna ruin my whole thing here, slimes. My whole thing. Yeah, okay, well, let's put the campfire down there now, just to kill slimes. So what is the next membership challenge, says Darren Hughes? Okay, chat, we've officially hit 750, so we're doing a drunk Toy Cat Minecraft stream. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be wonderful. I won't sleep on glass at the end though, don't worry. Not 16 anymore. Can you put a poll out for the mob, please? Says What's Up, Bob. Yeah, now we've hit 750. What needs to be our next goal? 900 Java speedrun. If you know what, give me 1,000 members and I'll play Java. Small Salmon Edition. Oh. I think I might throw up from saying that. Oh. Okay, I need to rest. I'm not okay. I don't believe I just said that. Oh, I'd have to go in the oceans, and there'd be no character in the top left, you know, showing me that I'm sprinting, as I would be looking, and there'd be no salmons. There'd be a medium size. What would be the point? But yeah, I'm physically. I think I'm gonna gag chat. I don't know if I'm okay right now. Also, yeah, we got a lot of memberships coming through. No Java, please, Toy Cat. I actually moved from Java to Bedrock, says Mark U. There's a lot of really cool things about the Bedrock edition. It does have to be said. It's definitely where the future of the game is, whatever that means. Also, Kayla Bailey, enjoy access to videos like foods that are illegal in the US, but are perfectly fine in the UK, which you can now do. Casey Perez. Perez is a fun last name. The mediocre sizing is unbelievable. They need at least some form of consistency. It is... There is nothing worse. Also, weren't these mobs missing a minute ago? Am I crazy? No, that's my donkey that's walked into that boat. Okay. Well, that's fun. So yeah, chat, what do we need to breed? Take a Kinder Egg to America. Okay, so I know that was like semi-joking. Can I tell you about like I looked into it once. I was like, I should bring a Kinder Egg to America because like you can't get them otherwise. The consequences for doing that are so great for me that I like, you know, like I have committed far worse crimes today probably than bringing a Kinder Egg into America, in my opinion. But because the legal system doesn't work on what Toy Cat thinks is right and wrong, it works on all the other things. So first of all, I'd get my access to my access to America would be that I paid $130, went through a whole process to get. That would be rescinded. Okay, so you know that's a privilege I paid for, and I broke one of the rules in exchange for easier access to America. So yeah, they're gonna rescind that. That's level 1. Level 2 is they give you a $500 fine. Level 3 is now you're added to like the list of like, you know, rule breaking, enhanced security, not very good. And then after that, I think US Kinder Eggs are different. They have Kinder Joys, right? Where they, so it's because of a rule about, you know, watch the video, you remember, you can find out why Kinder Eggs are actually banned in the United States. Imagine the legal system worked based on our opinions, lol. Would be dreaming big. I mean, the legal system works on our collective opinions. If a jury doesn't want to prosecute you, you can't go to prison, right? If a jury and a judge, I should say. If the judge wants to prosecute you, you can probably keep firing the jury till he finds one that he likes. Yeah, the general rule is if you're liked, there's not a lot that can happen to harm you in that way. For better or for worse. You know, some would argue it's like a good thing because it means that, you know, like why should someone be arrested if everyone would like them not to be? You know, there's that famous tale. It's like used as a example. Like I think the Roman emperor can like free someone from prison one day, and instead of picking like, you know, the savior of the Christian religion, everyone picks like a murderer. Is it Brutus? I want to say. I don't know the fable, but it's like, yeah, I mean, why would you arrest someone that everyone liked? If it turned out, you know, who's a beloved celebrity? Chat, who is the most liked celebrity in the world right now? Genuinely curious. I'm not sure what the answer to that would be. Barabbas. But Barnabas. Barnabas? I have no idea. I didn't know his name was Barnabas. That's a stupid name for a person. I don't want Barnabas to have freedom solely because he's got a bad name. I'm sorry, Barnabas. Should have considered that before being born with such a silly name. You know, you can't be called Barnabas and commit murder. There isn't one. Everyone is hated by a lot of people. Keanu Reeves. There we go, Keanu Reeves. If it comes out that Keanu Reeves murdered a dude in '97, it's like, well, I mean, isn't the world better off for the fact that he didn't get caught? Aren't we all a lot better for the fact that we got to see the John Wick saga? You know, 1, 2, and 3. You see those movies? They're pretty good. You watch The Matrix? You watch Matrix Reloaded? What about Speed 2? Oh, Speed 2's a good one. I'm a little bit worried because now I have this many villagers. This is 75%, right? Oh no, I've got one more villager until 75%. Okay, so once I've hit... I can kill the babies, but that will just decelerate my... Wait, no. I've got to get one more. Okay. Yes! Iron Golems can spawn now. Chat, will Iron Golems spawn? If Iron Golems spawn, then I have Iron Golems. If they don't spawn, I shall not. But will I? You should do the speed run with blindness the entire time. Thank you so much, Leslie Stewart, for becoming a channel member. You know, it's a nice addition. Brings us free over the 750 goal, which is incredible. Thank you so much. Okay, chat. I got a bad feeling about this. We got all the villagers who have their own workstations. Where are the iron golems? Where are the golems, chat? I'm having... Oh, yes, thank God. Okay. So we don't want to kill the golems ourselves because then the villagers hate us. I don't know why it's bad if the villagers hate us, actually. But it's bad when the villagers hate us. I am led to believe. And so now we're going to go... we're going to get in, one of these campfires, and it'll be great. I have a feeling you should not have slept in the villagers' beds. Ooh, look at Dasher over here. Doesn't even sleep in the beds of the people she enslaves. See, this is political correctness gone too far. You can't even enslave an entire race of people and then sleep in their beds every time that you need to work on improving the enslavement process. I can't stand this anymore. No, I was in Ben and Jerry's today. Tell me if this is too much, chat, because we got a new villager. Sorry, you can't tell me if it's too much now. My Ben and Jerry story goes nowhere. I think we actually could do cool things with lily pads, right? Yeah, I'd say so. Lily pads are probably the highest value item we have here. Yeah, I might as well buy a ton of lily pads. It'll be cool to make something out of them. Because it'll be my... Yeah, let's do it. So we'll just trade these in. Get that lovely XP. And then buy a bunch of gold, bunch of lily pads. 1.20 child labor update, we need it. Yeah, one of the things I am, like, I always figured someone would try and hold it against me in a weird way, was the child labor experiment, where we, like, made a Minecraft server, asked people if they were 18 or over or not, and if they said they were 18 or over, put them on one server, and then an under 18 server. Definitely the highest quality idea I've ever had. Yeah, it definitely feels like the sort of thing people wouldn't like. You should definitely buy the slime balls. How else are you going to get them? I finally met someone IRL that knew you, but they stopped watching you since the social experiments. I had no way. I had charcoal with me the whole time. I just had to chop some extra wood. I went all that way for nothing, chat. Bring back the server experiments. I'm doing a smaller scale server experiment, actually. I definitely think you like, it's just a matter of, like, getting a decent handle on controlling them, right? I'm sad I missed that. Put my kids to work. I'm just saying, if you put your children to work in the... Children, as we've proven, you know, children yearn for the mines. They wouldn't be playing Minecraft if they didn't. And, you know, like, it's, as a result, we can therefore definitively say that children like child labor and would like more of it, please. And who are we to take away their wishes? I don't know. I guess there are some children who probably don't want child labor, but, you know, there are people who like Coldplay or support the Nazis, you know? Like, there's people who do every questionable belief, and that's okay. So we need 3 logs, 3 sticks, and 1 charcoal. So 1 more log, and we're good. Do you see a single log? I probably should climb the tree that's being destroyed right now. Just take this bottom block. There we go. Kids love mining. That's why they can fit into little caves, and their lungs are a clean slate. Yeah, I mean, have you seen how well lungs can regenerate after, like, heavy smoking for a lifetime? It really is incredible in a non-ironic way. So I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna kill you because I don't want mobs to be dead. Come on, cat, just... Why can't I hit that cat? It feels like I should be able to. Okay, I'll just break a block down. No. I'm killing you, cat. There we go. You're coming back this way. As soon as the cat runs this way, it's just going to get murdered. You know, it doesn't matter if there's a cat in there. Oh, okay, the golem's hit. So we'll place a campfire here, I want to say. Yeah, just like move him right. Actually, wait. Let's lift up the golem. Is that gonna work? That's not gonna work. Place the campfire like here. You know, just if you could, just for a second, just consider. Can I just? Okay, wait. Get up there. There we go. Okay, perfect. So now we get some dirt. We place it around these edges. We're gonna have to put something here later. But for now, oh no! I'm gonna get murdered. Don't murder me. Okay, I don't think you noticed. Chat, what do you reckon? Okay, chat, I don't think you noticed. I think we're fine. So now we just break this block here. And this block over here. Okay. And now the golem dies to causes that aren't me. And that's good. Probably. Yeah, that's what I want, right? This is... Chat, everything is going according to my plan. Right here, right? And then... Golem slowly burns. A second golem can spawn once all the babies have grown up. Oh, once we kill the nitwit, I guess. But... For now, we just want to make sure the farm works. Check the birch trees next, says Dasher. Yeah, the birch trees definitely got to be done before I finish the stream. So I'm going to put a ladder in there somewhere so I can climb myself out. I could just put a boat in there, I guess. No, I gotta... I need to have a place for me to be able to walk in and out. Okay, I finally have iron again. After all this time, the iron has returned. It has not forsaken me. So yeah, there's going to be some hoppers like here, leading into a chest over here, I guess, or a barrel or something. You know, I'll place the chest down now. So there'll be a chest over here with a hopper around it. Ooh, actually, I'll place the chest over here. So if the chest is over there, and there's a hopper over here, how am I going to get over to my stuff? I guess I have to go, like, round it. Oh, gosh, okay. Yeah, we'll go around. We'll use the pre-existing little... Okay, so we gotta kill these guys, right? There's no question about that. So we'll close this off. Just, you don't even see anything over there. And then we'll shovel around. Sorry, you're gonna have to die as well. Shovel around, and then we want to remove that block. Yeah, there we go. So then hoppers go there. Maybe all the way around eventually. But this is where we're going to store our iron ingots, our string from our lovely cat murder. And this is also going to be the way in and out. We have to make it, like, relatively safe. Is there water above us? There's not. We're just on the outside. Perfect. So yeah, there's a better way to do this, I imagine. But I think I just made an iron farm. I don't... Okay, yeah, we're gonna... Oh, that... We have to remove our little staircase up. Okay. So, let's remove the blocks under the golem first. Golem falls down. Oh, are we getting two golems at the same time? Heck yeah, we are. So remove all the dirt blocks. Kind of unnecessarily floating around here. Actually, wait, I need a way up to go kill that nitwit, right? Do we need to kill the nitwit, chat? I think we need to kill the nitwit. Like, it's not great that we're killing the nitwit. Oh, yeah, is this good? No, the water's flowing down. Okay. So we have to place dirt blocks there. Why do we keep making more sources? Why is it only happening in this corner, too? Okay, just make a big old block of these. And then slowly remove... Why? I don't understand how it's immediately becoming a source. Chat, do you understand? Okay, so now we can remove the internal blocks. We can remove blocks there, make them flow. And then... There we go. Okay. So the golems are dying. This one spawned on the outside edge, which is... Did I make a mistake somewhere? Okay, we're gonna have to just nudge you in there if that's okay. I think I should build a wall around here to stop... Okay, just in you go. Just for now. No, I don't understand. You're gonna kill him for not having a job, huh? Yeah, the ruthless economic efficiency of the village relies on me murdering the guy who doesn't have a job. You can hate it, but you hate it because you ain't it. Yeah, it's the rule of jealousy on the internet. You only dislike it because it's not what you have right now. That's probably true. You can't even disprove it. So just keep on moving the water. There we go. Have we covered the last couple of blocks? We have not, because of... I'm presuming it's this that's causing the issue. Okay, so it's not that, actually. It's whatever blocks are over here. So we place one over there now, and then one over there. Okay, we did it. We officially have a water source pile going all the way around. Every single block pushes golems somewhere besides this one. And that means that we have trapdoors in the tunnels to prevent spawning under the farm. Yeah, the only places where we have issues with spawning will be these two blocks. Because there won't be any spawning down here because it's bedrock. And not any there because, you know, just in case it's important. But yeah, look at this. So we can now use this extra... Oh yeah, we got an inventory issue. Wow, this is a unique problem I've only had just now. So yeah, we can slowly collect iron ingots, which we can then use to make hoppers. I'm not going to make the hoppers until after this is sorted. But look at that, chat. I think I worked out. Check your DMs from Harrison. Oh, check my DMs from Harrison. Broken glass on. Oh. Okay, you know, that was worth checking. That was worth checking. Yeah, no, that's something. Wait, can I do that right now? I think I can do that right now. Okay, chat. Do you want to see something absolutely wonderful while we do this today? Okay, so I'll click that right now, actually. Okay, so you know how there's one place that's more comfortable to sleep than a bed, right? You know how there just factually is. We've proven it. Also, I think this farm is like one block too small. I don't know why it's one block too small. But golems are spawning on the edge here. So we need to make these blocks unspawnable. We can cover them in like... We can just cover them in slabs, right? And that will do the job. We need to make... Yeah, we'll cover them in slabs for now. Do you reckon that's good enough, chat? If we just place some slabs around the edge? Because then at least the golems will... I'm not sure what will happen if we put leaves on the edge. Yeah, that might do the job too. Thank you for the gifted 5 memberships, by the way, Darren Hughes. I want to know the pathology behind what makes you gift different members at different times. The 50 was clearly because you wanted to see the less than sober live stream, but the rest do get me curious. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty decent actually. Look at all the golem action. I don't know, isn't it ridiculous that just like the only difference we actually made, if you actually dive into this, the only difference is the villagers exist as one giant tank on the top rather than existing in 2 separate tanks on the side. That one single change has made the iron farm actually work, and presumably one would hope, one would assume that it will continue to work for a while. If not, guess who's excited for a 3rd iron farm live stream? It's this guy. Yeah. Keeping the reasoning to myself. Huh. Now that is a curiosity. That is a curiosity. Now I think it's a science experiment. You're like, I want to know the exact enjoyment to spend ratio. Okay, so chat. I'm gonna show you something wonderful. Okay, so Wait, do you want to see? By the way, just real quick, just a little sneak preview. This is the map art for the world, the flat survival world we've been working on. Do you like it? I really like the end result. Look, it's a cat with an orange square on his head. I can't legally use the ocelot, but I can use an ocelot body with an orange head. You know, working around those legal guidelines. But yeah, now what we're gonna do is just real quick, just slide in here. I don't see it. It's not in that. Is it gonna be actually down here somewhere? These have got to be in reverse order, right? Okay, so yeah, I think they're in reverse order. I guess it's not a behavior pack. Well, you know, the joke was it was gonna be a broken glass bed pack. Okay, that was gonna be the joke. Import started. I guess the import just never finished, and that's why. Well, okay, we're back. Genius. I still use the orange square skin. Will Smith HD texture. Sometimes you want a Will Smith texture pack, and you want that texture pack to be HD. Toycat likes Fallout. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I love the Fallout. If you want to watch an old school Toycat video, you don't. But if you do want to watch an old school Toycat video, the Fallout mashup pack was one of my favorite ones. I reviewed it when it first came out. I love the. They have to call it like the Vault-Tec mashup pack or something for legal reasons because they only got a license for X number of years. But yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, we've now got enough iron to make the hoppers. That's the good news. So we'll make all of this into hoppers, I guess. I don't know if it all needs to be hoppers, but we'll make a lot of it into hoppers. We'll place our slime balls on there because I have no interest in them. And I've only got... Okay, I need to go make some actual chests, so let's go find our crafting table. Let's make some chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, five of them for now. Should be enough to get like a health... Should we make 6 even? Yeah, let's make 6. Let's make a 6th chest so we can make a 6th hopper. Yeah, look at this. Okay. So now we just have to make them loop into one direction. So, oh, I got the slime balls back. Loop, 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 loop. Yeah, this is easy. And so we don't need to do the corners as much as we need to do the outsides. Got some more iron. That's always good. So those iron blocks are going to be a little bit confusing. But yeah, I think that's enough for most of this. Let's test it with when this golem dies. Oh, I actually need this not to be a hopper, as it turns out. Yeah, I assume that when the golem dies, the iron will go anywhere but there. We'll confirm it. We'll stare at this. So the golem dies, the iron falls into the hopper, it goes to the chest. The golem dies, iron falls into the hopper, goes into the chest. Yep, wonderful. We can make this center block a little bit prettier if we want to. I'll make it into a white wool block just so it like fits better. A little bit of fire in there maybe. I hope people get big because of Minecraft and abandon it for some boring crap. Thank you for always being the rock pillar YouTuber I have and will continue to watch. I abandoned Minecraft to make geography videos and go climb mountains. I'm sorry to tell you. It's true. You might not like that the signs are there, but they all are. Yeah, I think we need to have one extra hopper. And then we'll have to, like, put a block somewhere to try and... Okay, can I... What can I put above here to try and stop the blocks getting in? I can put, like, a half slab there. No, I can't do that. I can put some trapdoors. Maybe to try and push the blocks where they need to be. How do I... Chat, how do you reckon I try and keep this area from... I mean, I guess I don't need to get in there once I place the last hopper. But yeah, for now. So Cat, you're my comfort streamer YouTuber. This makes you feel like a loser, I hope. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Hopper under the campfire. I don't think I need a hopper under the campfire, right? I think that's unnecessary.
Yeah, now we just have to make 2 more chests, 2 more hoppers.
And I think that's then a finished iron farm. Can you believe this, chat? I actually made an iron farm and it works. I'm as shocked as all of you are. But yeah, I think it actually... We'll place like a trapdoor there, I think. And then also some trapdoors on these blocks. Or like slabs. Yeah, actually that's what we'll do. We'll make this whole thing slabbed in. So we'll place a slab there. This will be pathway. This will be a slab. This will be pathway. Okay, so now, just to be extra sure here. Okay, I don't have any slabs. You know, I don't need any slabs. Let's just throw those on the ground. Borrow these two things. There we go. We got a beautiful way in and out. And I'm just raking in the poppies and the iron. And look at that. It just. Oh, actually, I got 3. We have an iron farm, chat. I finally made an iron farm and it works. And actually, I think this design is like actually repeatable if we needed to. It can only kill 1 iron golem at a time, which is a bit of a problem actually. Like it's gonna mess with your rates per hour if you want to AFK it. But yeah, should we do the thing where people go like do the AFK thing people do? And I think we could. I don't think anything stops us. We're gonna start killing slimes soon too. That's one of my passions in life. I am incredibly pleased to actually see an iron farm that works. And today, you got to see it too. This was quite the accomplishment, in my opinion. Look at that, and then he's... Wow, yeah, it even kills slimes by accident, but still, it does it. This is quite the accomplishment, if I can say so myself. And you know, I think I can. I'm quite pleased with it, actually. I think this, you know, golem killing slimes for you. I think this is a really cool thing that now gives me access to minecarts, iron blocks, and honestly, that's about it, right? Like, what else do I want? I think really, the after rate will be 420 iron per hour for real. That's the rate of this design. This was a very productive stream. It didn't even take me as long as last time. Can you believe that? We should just make iron farms for fun. I genuinely... This was like a pretty decent time too. Okay, actually, this took just over 2 hours. Still though, you know... Go Toy Cat, go. Toy Cat, go. Yeah. Go AFK, you'll get more viewers. Thank you for watching this live stream. We're gonna... I'm actually worried about going AFK on this world because there's too many slimes. If I get on top of the trees, I think it'll be fine. So, don't you need a hopper under the campfire? Why'd you need a hopper under the campfire? Because they're always going to die. Actually, that dirt block is maybe confusing me. Like, it's going to... I think it's better to have it in a big soul around. Items may collect on the campfire and despawn. Oh, yeah, no, you are right that having one under the campfire could work. Probably mathematically will work. I don't know why, like, I don't know why there hasn't been any blocks caught on there yet. But hoppers can suck through campfires. Yeah, no, you're right. If any block ended up stuck on the campfire, I just assume that the golems will keep going into the corners. I don't know if there's a reason that they are, but they do seem to be. But, okay, can only sleep at night. Okay, we're gonna do, you know, I want to test that one comment. Will I get more viewers when I go AFK? Well, you see, here's the thing. I need to pour out this horrendous bean drink. So you can watch the golem AFK, right? And if I die and lose all my stuff, that'll be fun too. See you in a minute, internet. Oh, what a productive time I had going and pouring out a drink. Okay, we lost 3% of the viewers. What's the matter, viewers? Don't you want to watch nothing? Yeah, I can't believe it's actually working, by the way. I'm just conditioned to believe that iron farms don't work. But I like this. All you gotta do is have the villagers be in one place so they can always find their workstation. That's a dumb quirk about villagers that you don't need to know. But still, it's pretty cool. So proud of you. Look how many iron... Okay, 26 isn't actually that great. But we got 26 iron. I'm pretty pleased with that. And yeah, if we just go AFK for 3 or 4 Minecraft days, we'll have hundreds of iron. It'll be great. Check the birch trees now. Oh yeah, the birch trees. That's important. That is quite important. Also, we have to remove this and place another half slab there. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll be fine. Just gonna take the risk on this shovel. So, when is Skyrim episode 14? I've been waiting for 10 years. You forgot to get rid of a small dirt patch on those path blocks. Ah, that's fine. So, thank you, chat. I'm so proud of me too. I think I deserve a big reward for that. Didn't go AFK for long enough. That's why you lost viewers. You know, okay. That's all. Okay, the next chat, the next Superflat live stream will be literally just AFK, doing nothing else. So yeah, the birch trees have not grown yet, if you'll believe it. Which means there's only one thing we have to do. Okay. So, place your bets, chat. Which tree is gonna grow first? I should have brought them with me, really. I was doing so much, like, AFK busy work today that could have really benefited from it. So I've got 6 bone meal, chat. Just 6 bone meal. And here's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna... Oh, it was the left one! Oh my gosh! I don't even need the bone meal. Left tree is superior tree. Right tree takes bone meal, doesn't grow. Takes bone meal, doesn't grow. Takes bone meal, still doesn't grow. Takes... Does it? Okay, it takes 6 bone meal to grow. It grows bigger, but it takes longer. Is that better or is that worse? There's the philosophical question to leave you with. But yeah, I officially have all 7 types of wood and an iron farm, but you better believe there's more we've got to do. And that's what's going to come on next time on episode 39 of the Superflat Survival. One of my favorite series. There will be a fun Minecraft stream happening in the not too distant future. I hope you're looking forward to it. Try to import the resource pack again. Sure, let's do it. Okay, I clicked it. It didn't even do anything this time. There we go. Import started. Will it import? No, it won't. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna break up this right tree now, chop him down, and yeah, the next part will be partially getting birch trees. Look at this! I can make planks. Isn't that crazy? Look how white they are. And yeah, I'll officially, if I have fortune on this, right? Look at all the saplings I'll get. I can use the saplings to grow more trees, which I can use to get more saplings. And yeah, that'll be happening next time, alongside other things. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.